Adam was watching the movie late at night when he realized that the main actor in it was himself, but he was quite convinced that he had never been involved in any of the filming. For this reason, he looked up the actor's name and penciled it down, then searched for his details online, only to find that his weight and height were exactly the same. For this reason, he also took out half a photo of himself for comparison and found that the two were like copies of each other, and even began to wonder if the other was a long-lost twin brother. But this coincidence distracted Adam, causing Adam to go crazy trying to find out what was going on. So the next day, he bought a pair of sunglasses and prepared to head to Anthony's company to investigate. Already inexperienced in stalking, he tried to wait at the door, but even after several hours had passed, he still hadn't seen Anthony. So he tried to wait at the door, taking advantage of the gap between someone entering and exiting the door, and quickly ran towards the front door, entering the lobby and seeing a doorman. He tried to walk by as if nothing had happened, but was still spotted by the doorman with a glance.
Anthony! Hey, long time no see. I couldn't tell it was you with that beard. Is that for a movie?
Yeah.
This sudden accosting left Adam momentarily at a loss for words, and could only lie that he had come to the office to pick up a forgotten document. What he didn't expect was that there happened to be a letter from Anthony right there at the doorman's desk, so he ran out of the building with it, then quickly ducked into his car, and didn't hesitate to tear the letter open, only to find Anthony's residence inside. He then drove to the neighborhood, found a payphone next to the block, and immediately dialed Anthony's home number. It was Anthony's wife who answered the phone, and not only was she not suspicious of Adam, but she kept calling Anthony's name, apparently mistaking her for Anthony. The more Adam thought about it, the more scared he became. Not only did Anthony look like him, but his voice was so similar that his wife couldn't tell the difference between the real and the fake. Now, Adam was completely flustered, not understanding at all what was going on. After some intense mental struggle, Adam picked up the phone once more, and this time the call was answered by none other than Anthony himself. A panicked Adam is incoherent, leading Anthony to assume that he is a scammer and warns that if Adam calls again to harass him, it will be dealt with by calling the police. When Adam claimed to look exactly like him, to the point that even Anthony's wife couldn't tell the two men's voices apart, the other man abruptly hung up the phone. For this reason, when he dialed Anthony's number once again, he quickly told the reason for the incident, and also expressed his desire to meet Anthony. However, on Anthony's side, the wife noticed that her husband was hiding in the bathroom on the phone, which also aroused her suspicion. But when Anthony hung up and walked out of the bathroom, the wife began to ask who it was.
Who was that?
I don't know, he sounded crazy, like he sounded like a stalker or something.
A stalker?
Yeah, he said that he was a fan of mine, that he wanted to meet up or something.
This instantly triggered laughter from the wife and a puzzled Anthony, who then ran into his room to write something. When he came out once again, his wife's tone of voice changed and kept asking who the caller really was. Apparently, Anthony's bizarre behavior had aroused his wife's suspicions, and she even felt that he was full of lies. But Anthony once again insisted that it was a man, hoping that his wife would stop being suspicious, and left the house alone, leaving his pregnant wife standing dumbfounded. In order to figure out Anthony's secret, the wife found the note Anthony had copied during the day while he was asleep and followed the information to the school where Adam worked, where she soon coincidentally encountered the man, the one who looked exactly like her husband. She couldn't believe her eyes.
How many months are you?
6.
That's nice.